skip over because I just got so much energy. Let's go talk about weather right now. All right, so this is all Freddy made, no coffee here. As we look at your satellite and radar, it looks like your radar was missing a bit of coffee when it started off its morning, but so far it's sipping that cup of joe now, and we are starting to get a few showers out there. In fact, most of it so far out of our viewing area, but there are some that are starting to make their way on in. So let's zoom in. Why don't we? You can see right around I-10, getting into Gillespie County, Mason County as well, little spots of rain that are starting to come in. It's not a lot. It's nothing to write home about. Don't cancel school or anything like that. It's just a few showers that'll make their way in. They're very spotty at best. They may build up a little later on, but I think we're going to need a lot of daytime heating to kind of help us get there. Right now, for the day itself, we should be hitting around those mid to low 80s, a few 70s out there. Really, we have a decent amount of wind speeds, wind gusts up to about 25 miles per hour. Looks like it's going to stay with us most of the day, and then we get into the overnight hours, it dips off and then starts to come right back up as we get into Thursday afternoon to the evening hours. We get a few more of those hitting about 25 to 30 miles per hour. But again, I think today is actually going to be quite a nice day overall. So here's the thing. If we get enough of that daytime heating, if there's enough instability, then we get something like what's about to pop up here as we get to about 8 p.m., 9 p.m. That means that we could see a few heavier showers, possibly even a few storms, try to make their way through. We've been talking about this, and while the models have been kind of iffy on if we could actually see it, it's because the models couldn't detect if we were going to get enough of that daytime heating to allow for us to get some of those showers and storms to come in. Now the model is saying, well, it's possible, but they'll move right in, move right out. So, of course, we encourage you to tune in a little later on. Then, of course, we're looking at what happens as we get from Friday into Saturday. I jumped through Thursday, Friday. Nothing's really going to happen there. But look at Saturday. By Saturday early at 3 in the morning, you're starting to see some stuff pop up on the top part of that radar. I encourage you to tune in at 4 p.m. when this high-resolution model goes a bit further, because then we'll be able to tell around what time those will start making their way on in. We do have somewhat of an idea of the timing of when it could arrive, but the high-resolution models really help out. So we know Saturday, that's going to be our next best chance of rain as that front makes its way in, and as it does, showers and storms are expected to pick up. We expect the front to arrive sometime at around 12 o'clock and give us that rain chance for Saturday leading into Sunday, and then again as we get into Monday. But look at those those high temperatures. They drop down into the 70s and 60s, which is going to be fantastic. But you know, that is a bit of a change in temperatures. And speaking of temperatures, let's go ahead and send it over to Tommy House.
Yeah, thank you so much, Freddie. So let's look across the country here. The blue contour that is cooler than normal in most of the country today is warmer than normal. So let's play this out through the rest of the work week. We'll see that crashing cold air with our next weather maker all through the Lone Star State. Those are those highs in the 60s and 70s Freddie showed you. Here Saturday afternoon when that front arrives, and across the eastern seaboard by Monday, we have the cooler air, but some more warmth will be on the way. So through the middle half of next week, we'll climb back up into those 80s, into possibly the 90s when we move beyond the next 7 days. Water vapor does show that big swirl low pressure, that dip in the jet stream way out to our west, and that's going to be providing the active showers and storms here in the southern plains, but also across the Midwest. Here's Saturday. We got a severe potential Saturday afternoon through the Ohio River Valley, the eastern seaboard. By Sunday, the I-95 corridor. Dry through the central plains to close out your weekend, but more rain chances on the way by next Monday and Tuesday. Will?